All right. It has been 4 minutes. I'm just excited to try this. All right.
Okay.
We'll do a
So
slow
this is
push.
podcast blend trial number 1.
And it says
Guatemalan.
50-50.
Yep. So 50% Guatemalan, 50% Brazilian. So I guess we kind of got skirted away, but we can talk about why I chose those two.
Please.
So in my research, I also found that beans grown in lower elevations tend to be less acidic naturally. Brazilian was like top of the list of you want a non-acidic coffee, go Brazilian. And that one makes a really good dark roast, and it does have natural chocolatey notes in it too. And then I already talked about my love of Guatemalan, tastes like chocolate. So clearly I like chocolate. So yeah, these two are, Guatemalan is a little bit higher elevation grown than Brazilian, but they pair really well together.
First. Thank you. Oh, also, quick little side note, guys, the Dillon England Show coffee mugs, they're not quite available yet, but they're going to be available soon. So I thought, why not drink out of new show merchandise mugs? How much would you like?
Just a little bit. Want to try the other one too? And clearly, I've already had some coffee today.
Yeah, I have had 0 coffee today.
And
because I wanted just to make sure, like, I wasn't
could enjoy it.
You know, I wanted to make sure I could enjoy it, and I wasn't going to be like shaking the whole day. And
well, you can see I've had some people make funny comments to me about like my coffee is generally a little on the clearer side, because you're not getting. You're not getting all this extra stuff added in there. So you can see when you're pouring it.
It looks great.
I had a guy tell me one time that he doesn't drink see-through coffee.
Here you go, brother. Come on. You're good. Come on the camera.
You get to drink out of the Cool Beans mug here.
Matt, you should pull up a chair. We should have Matt in this part for the tasting. Right. Here, let's get your chair.
He's the official Cool Beans taste tester.
Yeah, go sit by Taylor over there. So
yeah, I had a guy tell me one time that I poured him a sample and he said, I don't drink see-through coffee. And I was like, so you drink muddy coffee? And he was like, yup.
Yeah, no thanks.
But he did give it a chance.
It smells delicious. All right, give it a first. Now, keep in mind, we French pressed it, and we don't normally French press. So I'm not really caring about how weak or strong it is. I'm more going for taste. So here we go.
It's on the stronger side a little bit.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's good.
So you can taste the smoothness for sure.
I can. So it's strong, but it's not. It's strong but smooth.
Yeah.
Like we made it perfect. This is a good blend of coffee. I mean, some people might like it lighter, but this gives us the taste of everything.
Yep. And this one's meant to be a dark roast. So the Brazilian's roasted dark, the Guatemalans roasted like a medium dark.
Can I see your glass real quick, Matt? Sure. So guys, I don't know if you can tell. I think this is what she was saying about the clear of this coffee. It doesn't look like a dark roast.
It's not muddy.
Show you guys in the camera. Ooh, focus there. It's clear. There aren't any chunks flowing. It's just a clear cup of coffee that tastes dark though. Because you would look at this coffee and you would say, "Wow, that's going to be a weak."
Yeah.
A weak. It's not weak at all.
No, not at all.
Like that's a strong, dark roast, but it's pleasant. It's that's great.
And that's what I was saying about like adding the correct amount of grounds. You aren't so worried about measuring it because you're just getting that smoothness. Whereas if you put too many grounds of a bitter coffee in there, you'd be going, like, oh, it tastes like dirt.
That's so happy.
I like your smile. That's the picture for the package right there.
That makes me happy. You guys, because we talked a little bit about what type of coffee I liked, but I didn't give you like any instruction.
You just said dark roast.
I just said dark, and this is nice because so I don't. Well, I'll wait till after the next blend before I tell you what I don't like.
Okay.
This
before
so guys,
you try, I'll just turn this one away.
To put in. I don't know. It's a smooth coffee. Like it's just a smooth. I don't know how else to put it. There's not a crazy bad. It's a good cup.
There's a subtlety to it. Like when you first take the first sip, and it just kind of like washes from the front to the back of your palate, and then you really taste the full taste of it. It's not that punchy in the face kind of coffee,
No, it's nice. It's just a nice cup. Like it's a nice cup. Like some coffee, like I don't mind crapping on Starbucks because I don't like Starbucks and they're overpriced and I don't like them. So sorry, Starbucks. But when you drink a dark roast from Starbucks, you're like, whoa, like that, you're like trying to get it down to swallow. This is dark, but it's smooth and it's a very good cup. A+.
Thank you.
A+ so far. We're on a good start. I was freaking out all morning. I'm like, what happens if the coffee sucks?
Did you practice your faces in the
I mean,
mirror?
This looks good. I was practicing.
Well, good. I'm glad you like
No,
it.
and I'm not even kidding. This is actually, I don't know though if it's because I'm drinking it out of a Dillon England Show mug that it's so good.
Yeah.
But is your coffee good?
It's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, good. So that's good because I mean I don't know if that was. I'm not saying that if you buy one of our mugs, your coffee will taste better, but you know you could. That's up
These
to you.
statements have not been reviewed by the FDA.
No, but I'm not saying you won't feel that way either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
You gotta try it.
Fun fact: I don't know if you guys feel this way. You guys feel this way. Do you prefer drinking out of a white mug or a black mug?
Okay, so Matt has a philosophy that you have to drink coffee out of glass.
Glass.
Whether it's a mug, a pint, glass.
Totally different.
Totally different. When we go to like a cafe and they bring his coffee in like a glass mug, he's like, "Yep, this
Really?
is it."
To be honest, like people don't believe it, but the material that you drink your coffee out of
Stainless
changes the
steel.
taste
Yep.
a lot.
Plastic,
And I
stainless
don't
steel.
like.
Oh, I agree with the material. Here, I'm gonna do like scoot this over so you guys can
For
maybe
sure.
do that. Go ahead. No, you go.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't believe it until I had it in a glass one time, and I was like, that's so different. That even like out of like a ceramic mug, it tastes very different. Ceramic mug is okay. Plastic, like I just
Wow.
can't get past because I can just, no matter what it is, I can just taste the plastic.
I can't do metal, so that's where I agree with you. So like people that do like their Yetis and like the
I'm
thermos, I can't do that because it tastes metally and it. But I've always preferred ceramic. I don't think I've ever really tried or preferred glass. So that's interesting. So Taylor gave me that glass at Mass as a gift, so I'll be able to see if you're right
the
theory.
later.
Maybe your theory just matches his, where you had a good experience drinking it out of that glass one the first time.
Maybe
Has the same
it could-
effect as
it
the
could be placebo
podcast
effect.
mug.
Could be placebo. So like Taylor got these awesome mugs for sale on her website, right? But I actually got some pint glasses that are
There's
like
one
this
in the
too
bag
for
if you wanna
coffee
show me.
because I like drinking coffee out of a pint glass, as weird as that
Yeah,
is. It's
I used to
just
drink
different.
water out of a pint glass in college.
Really?
Yeah, I would have a big, huge pint glass. It was huge. I got it at a garage sale for $1. That's what my water bottle was for 4 years.
Interesting.
Yeah.
You
Very
should
interesting.
go grab it out of that bag and show him. That
Is that okay?
Please.
His
Yeah.
is unique because it goes with the gun shop. You have to see this. I brought it just in case you want to see.
Oh, guys, that's good coffee, and I feel great. Like that actually. So far, I feel good. We'll see how I feel after. Oh, that's amazing.
So this one's got the 50 cal bullet, right?
Yeah. It's actually, so that glass is made by a company in Wisconsin called
Father
Ben
and Son
Shot.
Team.
Yeah, Father and Son Team. It's a small family-owned business called Ben Shot.
See that here?
So, yeah. But they put, all sorts of different things embedded in the glass. It's really cool.
Yeah, this is actually sweet. For you guys that don't know, we're gonna have another episode here soon with Matt talking about Vice Armory. He owns a store up in Davison, Michigan. So we're gonna talk about that in a second. That with the bullet there, that's sweet.
It gets really hot, though. I'll tell you that.
The bullet.
Yeah,
Oh, with
toaster.
coffee.
It's not made for hot, and it gets really hot. Yeah, like you could walk around and brand people with it.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Is that why you have it?
Yeah,
Yeah, nice.
Keep employees in line.
Nice. So I think, so with this blend, let's talk about, it's 50-50. I think it hit everything that we want. It low acid. I feel fine. Like it was smooth. It was a good cup.